Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma, discovering all sorts of cool things at Science Fair 2014. Like, do chestnuts get rid of spiders?
No, they do not.
What does?
Eucalyptus oil.
Oh, I'm telling you. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, we learn how one woman is supporting her autocross dreams in a very unique way, and customized Converse runners. And Paul Ballstein meets an elderly shipwright whose skills are becoming a lost art. All that and so much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Welcome to the future. Well, and to Go Island. We're at the University of Victoria today, and my friends, the future is so dang bright I've got to wear shades, because the young people that are involved in 2014 Science Fair, wow. Smart, clever, funny, interesting, discerning. Really, this is such an amazing opportunity for kids to strut their stuff. Science Fair has been going on for how many years?
This is our 53rd. We started in 1962.
That is crazy. So what is science, for people who've never done a science fair, tell everyone the 411 of the science fair here.
Okay, so what we have here are kids grade 4 to grade 12. We've got right now 220 Vancouver Island Regional Science Fairs. So these are from schools mostly around Victoria, but they do go up island too. And they have been working hard, either in school or at home, on projects, on anything. It's not just volcanoes and potato batteries. Anything that's interesting them. And what they're doing is, after doing all this work, they come here. We provide at least 3 judges, 3 practicing scientists who are going to talk to each one of them and give them a really good evaluation, and then they talk to the public. We're going to have about 500 school kids coming by today. Well, one of the things I really like is when you combine your passion with your project. So there's a kid downstairs who, he's a curler. And one of the big problems in curling is how far are you from the center point?
Yeah.
And so he's developed this little sonar, which you put on the center dot, and you can measure to the millimeter how far the curling stone is away from it.
My son is in the science fair. And I
Great.
know what his project is. Is laughter the best medicine?
Oh, I love it.
I know, because he's a comedian and a scientist. There you go.
That is perfect.
Taking your passion and getting it to the next level.
Well, good luck to your
son.
son.
And by the way, laughter is the best medicine.
I know that.
Now, we all have our passions, and there's one woman who has 2 passions: car rallying and baking awesome cookies. Raji Kabli with that story. No, this isn't a Back to Future watch. This is a blood pressure machine? Monitor. We're here at the Science Fair at the University of Victoria. I'm telling you, these kids are brilliant. Now, Oliver Elgersma, you must have inherited your intelligence from your mother.
Sure.
Yeah. How about your humor? For me?
Sure.
Okay, well, tell us about your experiment.
All right, so I wanted to find out if I could get laughter and see if it's good for you, like see if it's a good medicine or if it's the best medicine. So what I did was I took someone's blood pressure, I made them laugh, and then I took their blood pressure again, and then I wanted to see if it could go down or up, and I was hoping that it'd go down, because that'd mean that it was working. So yes, laughter is the best medicine.
Awesome. Well, I think that what makes these experiments so much fun is some of the ideas, the concepts. Now we're going to move over and meet a couple of the other students here. I love yours. This is a really cool one. So tell us what your experiment was.
Well, my experiment was that I wanted to see which drink was the worst for your teeth. Because ever since I was little, my mom and my dad were always saying, don't drink pop, drink juice instead, or drink something else than pop.
Because pop is bad for your teeth.
Yeah, it's bad.
And what's the truth? What's bad for your teeth?
Sprite is the worst at it. So pop, basically. Sprite, out of all these drinks, Cokes, Diet Coke, orange juice, apple juice, and grape juice, Sprite was the worst.
My hypothesis was that salt water, the bean plants that were watered with salt water would grow the highest because it has living creatures in it, and it's kind of like the worms in the dirt. My hypothesis was wrong because the salt in the seawater sucked up all the normal water, and the plants didn't get a chance to actually have it.
Well, there you go. Don't use seawater on your plants if you're a gardener. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Oh, this one's cool. Okay, show us this one. What is this?
Well, my project's about magnetic fluid, which
Look
is
at
in
this.
this bottle right here.
Show us how this works.
Right now it's just a little sticking, but I think it'll be fine if I just roll it along.
My hypothesis was that I thought that with one breath that an adult would be able to blow more air into a balloon than a child because the adult would have a larger lung capacity than a child.
And is it true?
Yes.
Well, Converse runners are the coolest runners you can buy, in my opinion, but they just got a little cooler because now you can actually put a design on them that you create. Meg Cuthbert with that story. I think I need to get a pair of Converse runners with a picture of some of these brilliant kids here at the University of Victoria Science Fair. I'm telling you, great ideas. Now, Samuel, what were you hoping to discover with your science fair project this year?
I was hoping to discover which bean would produce the most gas in people.
And which bean did?
I found out that navy beans did.
Because beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more
You fart.
Yeah, there
Very
you go.
true.
I love it. What's it meant to you to be in the science fair? Has it been fun?
It's been fun. I mean, I enjoyed the school science fair, and I enjoyed here. It was a good experience. I really liked it.
That's awesome. That's good. Good for you. Hello. What? Tell me what were you hoping to discover with your experiment?
We were looking for if brushing your tongue would help.
Now I know that when I brush my tongue, my food tastes better. But does it help with anything else?
We tested if it got rid of the bacteria, and it did, but not by much.
Okay.
But when I didn't brush my tongue, I got a lot more bacteria.
Yeah. So brush your tongue.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the point. So go brush your tongue while we take a very, very short break. And when we come back, we're going to head up to Cowichan Bay to meet a guy who's refurbishing a tugboat. Very cool story. And more right here at the University of Victoria Science Fair. Welcome back to Go Island. We are having such an intellectually stimulating time hanging out with these brilliant students here at the University of Victoria Science Fair. Sarah, I love this because I have to memorize my script every day. I do not have a teleprompter, and some days it's hard. Tell us what your experiment was.
If you have a list of words like provinces or planets, you take the first letter of each of those words and then you create a silly sentence, and then it helps you remember that.
And does it work?
Yeah.
Really? So if I'm going to memorize a script, what could I do to help me memorize it?
You can invent mnemonics, or you can go on the internet, which is what I did, and you can get mnemonics off the
Give me
internet.
an example of one.
For the planets.
Yeah.
So my very educated mother just served us nachos.
And that stands for?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and then
Brilliant! Yeah. Brilliant! I love it. I feel like I'm already smarter. Now we're gonna go meet a couple of other students down the hall because I need to find out more information. Thank you. Congratulations. What was your experiment?
So I found this not new, but invasive species of ant in my backyard, and it's called Neumeka Specioides. They prefer dry grassland areas and acidic soil. So
Are they evil or good?
they're evil.
Evil ants. Beware.
And they're stinging.
And they sting.
And they bite.
So you don't want them in your pants.
No.
Or your plants.
No, and they're quite small too.
There you go. Okay, so we're now going to head out to Cowichan Bay, where Paul Ballstein met a guy who's restoring a tugboat. But it's a race against time because he isn't getting any younger, and the boat isn't either. We're here at the University of Victoria at the Science Fair 2014. I'm telling you, this is cool. Austin, what have you done?
Okay, so basically we have created a fully biodegradable oil boom, not only that can contain oil spills, but can also absorb them.
And tell us what what do you hope to do with what you guys discovered?
Well, we're hoping to get it out and in use, because what's used now is a lot for containment and not so much as absorption. As well, it costs a lot of money, whereas ours would be an inexpensive way and really effective. And you're actually able to recover between 90 and 95% of the oil in the fiber just by wringing it out.
Brilliant. You might want to invest in these two now. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there right now. If you have any money, invest in these guys. Now, you are a female in a science fair. Go, 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 girl. Do you think the science fair is a great way to get more women involved in the sciences?
Yes, definitely. This is actually my 6th fair.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's definitely, you're seeing lots more women here, young girls, who are interested in science, and it's a great way to get hands-on experience and see that sometimes we can do a lot better than men in science.
Oh, yes, we can. We have to take a very short break, but please go nowhere when we come back this week in BC, and more right here at the Victoria Science Fair. Do you notice there are 3 intelligent, amazing females right here at the science fair, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they've done. Tell us about your experiment here.
Well, I made pinhole cameras. I had 2, and I wanted to compare the quality of the picture and the vision field if 2 cameras were different sizes.
And she did it in what language?
French.
Oh, yeah, just because, yeah.
Français.
Ah, oui. Très bon, très bon.
Merci.
And you did?
I cleaned bees' eggs with 4 different methods to see if it would affect how many lived, because I know that a lot of orchard mason bees die over the winter because of pollen mites and mold.
And it worked?
And it worked.
So she's going to help save the bee population. That's right. Future, it's bright. So put on the shades, my friends.
I discovered that there are several economically friendly ways of creating traction and melting ice at the same time.
Did you hear that? There's a green way to do it, my friends. I love it. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.